Hey everyone, welcome to 302 Sobriety. It's Michael again. Everything's going well. I'm strong and sober. Dealing with life on life's terms, but it's all worse than what I was going through a long time ago. I'm still dealing with the health issues and trying to tidy up loose ends, and it's been a difficult road. I just want to get answers, and I know it's not on my time, it's on my higher power's time. But I still have that piece in me that I want to control. I want to get an answer today, not yesterday. And uh, preferably an answer that I want and not an answer that he's going to give. But that's my illness. And I think we all have that to an extent. We want to control our destiny, and sometimes we just can't, and we got to let it go. I realized that I'm going for the ride, and everything will turn out for the best. Everything will turn out okay. They did change up my medications, uh, and I think that's the biggest of my problems because I go through these changes mentally, physically, that really messes with me. And they're trying to adjust, my meds. But with all that, I'm still grateful. Still go to my meetings. I haven't been going to my meetings as often as I should like to go or want to go. With work, with the hours and not being able to make enough cash. I mean, my van Maria, she takes about $65 a week for gas. And that's not counting the insurance and all the other little bills that I have. If it weren't for my friends to motivate me, like I have friend Rick, I have Donna, I have Brandon, I'm staying over his house. I really appreciate everything that has been going on. It's hard when you want to do things and you're independent and you want to do it by yourself. But I guess this is the way for now. And I don't forget the people that helped me during my road to this journey to recovery. I know who my friends really are and who's been there and who's been rooting for me. Uh, and I love you guys. You know, you guys mean so much to me. It is unbelievable. Arnie, uh, thank you for all you've done, my support, helping me out throughout this journey from even before I started the journey. Uh, it's good. Life is good. I really don't have anything to complain about. Just enjoying what I have. I've been still doing my meditations, my focusing on living in the moment. And that's sometimes hard when I get caught up in all the things that are around me. But it's still working. I'm not giving up. I'm a fighter, and I will always be a fighter. With the help of my higher power, just I put him first or her first. My spirit is strong, and hopefully I pass that on to you guys. If you're dealing with addiction, because addiction is not only with uh, drugs and alcohol. Addiction could be anything. Once it starts controlling your life and you're not taking care of business and taking care of your family, taking care of yourself, then there's some trouble in there. And try to help yourself out. It's a mental issue, so it, you got to work both your mind, body, and soul constantly. Mind, body, and soul. I read. It's no longer about here. Look at this book that I read. This book. I just read my books. Stay here. I have apps that I follow. I have 302 Sobriety and Instagram, and on Facebook. So, you know, follow. And my pages, the people that follow me, they're all about into sobriety. Most of them, everything is about positive stuff, and even that in itself is telling me that it's not what I can control. I can control who's there. If you're a negative influence or negative vibe on my, you delete it. I have no problem. At one time, I wanted to be. It was about numbers. It was about how many people can follow me, how many people like my page. I really don't care if you like my page or not. I'm doing this for myself, and I'm doing this for those that need the help. And that keeps me spiritually grounded. Because if I put on everybody else's problems on my chest and get angry because you're not following and because you're not listening, then I'm still where I was. I want to control you. I want to control everything. But the only thing I could do is control myself and how I respond to things. Valentine's coming up. You guys, girls, you have your man, your loved one. Enjoy the time. Enjoy the time that you have with people around you. Look at what happened with Kobe Bryant. A helicopter crash. Who would have thought? His daughter, friends. That's rough. You don't know who next to you is going to be gone. Enjoy the person that's with you to the fullest. You might not like some of the things that they do. You might not like. They might not like the things that you do. But that's what makes them special. That's what makes me special. I'm not a videographer. I don't video blog professionally. I speak from my heart. I don't write what I'm going to write. I just pick up my phone and start talking to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy, get some help if you need some help. There's help for everything. There's help for eating disorders, mental disorders. But just get better than what you were today, one day at a time. Spiritually, you don't have to go to an organized church. You could do meditation. You could do something so you could get in tune with yourself. Go take a walk in the woods, on the beach. That's one of my biggest things. Yeah, I get in touch with nature, with the trees around me, the peacefulness. Being able to understand that there's a lot of living things around me, and they're you see these trees they're like oak trees, 300 years, and they're still standing up. Yeah, they bend, they twist, and everything. Some branches fall, the seeds replant again, and they keep on going. But 300 years, 150 years, 50 years, that's a lot, And when it's their time, something carries them on. It could be a seed from their tree, and their legacy continues. It's like that with us, if not anything, but if my people and people that know me just remember that I wasn't a quitter and I just kept fighting, and I had a problem. I have a problem. I'll continue to have a problem, but I'm still fighting. I want to be better than I was before. Sometimes I don't speak. I get in my moods. And that's okay. That's okay, because we all get in our moods. As long as we don't hurt anybody else and we're kind to people, and accept them for who they are. Like you expect them to accept you for who you are. It goes reciprocating, but back to them. Do the same thing. See a therapist. Go to AA. Go to NA. Just hang around. Get yourself a nice, good social network. That doesn't mean you can't have a good time. You can't go out, and you got to become a monk and live in a isolated place. No, you could. If you're firm in your belief and your decision, go through it. Go. I tell people, it's not about you drinking. It's about what I want. And it's my decision. If it's your decision to drink, that's your decision. I don't knock you for it. You're going to find out when you need some help. if you need some help. You might be a social drinker. You can do it. I can't. That's just me. That's the way it is. And I've come to accept that. I've come to accept who I am. I try to, live a positive life. It's hard sometimes. I want to do good to everybody. Sometimes I can't do good to everybody. Sometimes it's their path, and it's just like I might miss something. They're gonna miss something. But with all that, follow me, subscribe, hit that notification button. I want to see a couple more followers. Just share it, and I appreciate all you guys for everything that you've done. Just listening and commenting and just let me know what you like. You guys take it one day at a time and stay strong, my friends, please. Life is too short. Enjoy your people again. Later.